Hi, I'm Trish Lynch. 12 months ago, I launched the BNP Paribas Emerging Talent Programme. Today, 12 months later, sees the final day. Let's go and catch up with the participants and find out what their experience has been like. Now we have an action-packed day here for you. Our first speaker today is Michael Brook. That's the leader of the programme. You're all familiar with Michael. Then we have another familiar face, Dave Gillespie, founder member of the Speechworks. Then we're going to hear from Mike Matthews from the IMS, and he'll be talking about how the IMS can help support you in your career going forward.
Good morning everybody, I'm going to make this very quick because everything today is about being quick and concise. I've got 2 slides, I'm going to fly through them really quickly.
I want you to take a look, everybody to take a look around the room now and see how many people you know, how many people you have met and come to know through the course of this year during the ETP. Have a good look around, just take a few moments to have a good look, count up. 8, 10, 7, 10, 40. Well, this is brilliant. Because when you came into this room a year ago, or almost a year ago, you probably didn't know 1 or 2 people. That's probably all you had.
We had about 34 or 35 people attend the IMS programme. And in fact, if we can just cast our minds back to the way it was positioned at the launch, and it was positioned in the context of adding another dimension to your development, giving you an opportunity to mix with people from other organisations and to get a fresh perspective, one which you can't always get internally. In a week or so, just give Mike a call. This is mentoring. Mike will help you and support you and guide. Is that right, Mike? Good. Well done, Mike.
I've taken some good values. I've met some good people in the group. A few things with HR we discussed, and within we can build upon that.
There's also a very prestigious panel here today. Our guest today is Paul Bernard, Chief Operating Officer. Then we have Philippe Villon, Head of HR. And then we have Phil Fester from Huntswood, Director of Learning and Development.
They're on day one, and then back here at the end to see it actually close, and you just see how far people have developed over that 12 months. It's been really exciting, and it's been great to be involved with this as well.
My favourite elective was the one with David Gillespie, which was building your personal brand.
What did you like about that particular elective?
It was a good opportunity to be introspective, look at myself, what my abilities are, what my progression plan was, and how to define myself, really.
I think the main benefit in terms of how participation on the ETP helped me was participation in the electives themselves. I think it's quite easy in banking to be quite busy normally and to focus on some of the skills that you're quite good at to the exclusion of things that maybe need improving, which are quite easy to ignore. But because we've got electives at certain set times and they get put in your diary pretty quickly, it sort of forces you to concentrate on those things and to actually give sort of a morning or an afternoon just for yourself to improve upon a particular skill.
What was your favourite elective?
I really liked actually going to the IMS one-day sessions, and there was one particular one which concentrated on body language, which was really great, and I learned a lot from that.
Well, one of the highlights for me was being able to look at the skills that I have, look at how I work, and realise that actually I'm working in a team that uses those skills to the maximum. So I really enjoyed it because it made me think I'm doing something I love, and I've got the right skills to do it.
I enjoyed the electives very much. I thought they were very serious, most of them, and I enjoyed the teamwork in our group. We got to know each other pretty well, and we had a lot of fun.
What I've learned about myself is really I have all the tools inside to really develop my great leadership skills, but with these tools was really helping me to develop it even further and to reach the next step that I wanted to reach as a future manager and leader of the bank.
I think the benefits of the program have been the type of material we've been given to study with, the group interaction and the coursework.
It's been a great opportunity. It's good to know that the bank actually invests time in you, they value you, and also they help you to understand from a development perspective what's good for you, where you should be improving. So I think overall it's been very motivating to actually think, or for the bank to think that I'm actually valuable enough to invest in.
I learned that teamwork is all about listening, having the same goal together, and it should be endorsed throughout a whole organization. this ETP program has broadened my horizon to this extent, and I'm very happy that I had the opportunity to participate.
Certainly I'd recommend the Emerging Talent Programme to other employees. Some of the electives were really useful in helping me to develop my skills. I did a couple of electives. One was called Bulletproof Confidence, one was called Developing Your Career. I'd say both of those helped me in different ways.
Angel, how do you think this programme has helped you personally?
I think it's been hugely beneficial, primarily in the personal networking. We've had 50 or 60 different people here, of which I knew 2 or 3 before. I probably now know over a dozen. I think it's helping to break down some of the barriers of working in a large organisation. So you can hear the noise in the background here. There's a lot of chat going on. You do see people around the building. You're going to get to know a lot more about what is happening in the organisation.
I think it was really the networking side of things. I mean, you get to meet so many people from various entities across the bank, and people that you wouldn't really get to know in your daily work.
So what I liked with this program is first that was the occasion to know a lot of people which are in other areas, and we had the opportunity to know each other and to share some common things, even if we are not in the same area.
And our final speaker is a man with leadership expertise of the highest standard. He is Major General Andy Salmon, CMG, OBE, and he will be giving a speech on leadership and teamwork. Do you feel that companies like BNP Paribas can learn from people like you with your life experience?
I think they can. I mean, judging from some of the conversations that I've been having with the people in the audience, who've been asking me lots of questions about, I've got somebody in my team, perhaps I've been handling him in a different, or should be handling him in a different way. What constitutes high performance in a bank? What's the sense of purpose that we need to be able to do things and make right decisions? The principles are very similar because it's all about people. It's all about human behaviour. The context might be different, but the principles are very similar.
What does it feel like, and what does it mean to be part of a high performance culture? We wouldn't actually call ourselves high performance, we're all into culture. What does that mean? And I think that talks to some of the presentations right at the beginning of this session, which I thought were really great. The second one is, when you've got your green beret, you've been through this high performance regime in training. What happens when it touches reality? And what do we take from that, and how do we learn? Because learning is essential to keep going and improving and getting better and adapting all the time. That's the second point. And the third one, it's like a bit of an executive summary really, of senior leadership in challenging environments. What happens when you're the senior bloke, the boss, coming from that environment and taking your own high performance team into somewhere like Iraq? And what are the critical elements of success? And basically what I'm going to share with you in a very short space of time is everything I've learned about that.
Take away one thing from the programme. I'd have to say that there are too many things. It was a superb programme, and some incredible presenters that we had throughout the programme, the external vendors, the organisations. There's too much to single out just one.
I think one of the things that would be great for us would be to follow up on this alumni. That's the key thing. And there was someone who mentioned a sort of a mentor program. I think that would be a very good idea, because the alumni for us right now would be the best thing for us to keep this and not let the whole year fall apart. And then I think that most of us, because we want to be hardworking, some of us want to also show what we've learned to the next people, whoever's going to join.
It was really good actually. We worked really well together, and it got better and better the longer that we worked together. But we really listened to each other. We shared the ownership of getting the project ready. And overall, I think we worked really well, and we want to keep in touch as well going forward.
You've got some experience now, and what I think will be good if some of these people can be mentors to explain just how good it is, some of the benefits that people are getting for it, the fact that it helps you to grow in confidence, and also I guess it's pretty good for people's careers as well. You know, being part of this, these are likely to be the leaders of the future.
The team that you were in, will you keep in touch? Will you continue on beyond today?
Absolutely, we're going to use social media for that, and internally we'll meet up once a quarter, discuss the projects we will, and hopefully be able to share some more information.
Michael, what was the thinking behind the ETP?
The thinking behind the ETP was we've got a group of people very, very talented, very technically able. Unfortunately, they don't always recognise the importance of non-technical skills and small marginal things that make a difference in this world. So we really just designed a programme that gave them a lot of feedback about where they stand, and then the opportunity to spend some time with a really wide range of experts, thinking about and reflecting on what little things are going to take them to the next stage of their career.